Hello. According to the communitybloodservices.org, our bodies hold between 8 to 12 pints of blood. Roughly 1 pint is given during blood donation. 8 to 10 pints. Here's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. 8 to 12 pints of measly little blood that runs throughout our system. And when we give blood, we give 1 pint. Sometime throughout your life, either you or your loved one of your loved ones, will need blood. I know that for sure. My dad, about a decade ago, was diagnosed with colon cancer, and throughout his life accumulated 73 transfusions. At the time, I had not given any blood, so not one of his transfusions that he received was given from me, and for that fact I am embarrassed. And that's the reason I give my talk today on donating blood. Giving blood is very easy. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to dress a certain way. You don't have to talk in a certain manner. You don't have to fast or diet. You just have to give up 60 minutes of your day to give blood. Just 60 small minutes. A little piece of your life to help someone else. So let's begin at the beginning. What is the problem? According to the MayoClinic.org, 4 types of transfusible products come from blood: red blood cells, platelets, plasma, cryoprecipitate. And the shelf life on all 4 of those expire, with red cells being 42 days, platelets expire in 5 days, plasma and cryoprecipitate are housed in a frozen state, and they can be used for up to a year after collection. According to the Mayo Clinic, only 5% of eligible donors across the United States give blood, and the number of transfusions per year grows by 9%. I've highlighted the problems with the actual blood supply and people giving. Now let's look at the human element of giving blood. According to lifeshare.org, every 2 seconds someone in the United States needs blood. Statistics show that 25% or more of us, sometime throughout our life, will need blood. More than 38,000 donations are needed to keep up with the transfusion demand. How many of you or your loved ones have needed blood throughout your life? According to the American Red Cross, more than 1 million people are diagnosed with cancer each year. 1 million people. And those individuals, many times throughout their chemotherapy treatment, need more blood transfusions than normal. Another problem is the sickle cell disease. More than 80,000 people in the United States are diagnosed with sickle cell disease. Those individuals also need more blood transfusions throughout their lives. Also, serious car accidents. Many of us or our loved ones are involved in a serious car accident throughout our lives, and 100 pints can be used for 1 victim of a serious car accident. So I've highlighted the problems of collecting blood. Now let's look at the solution. And the solution is quite simple. We all believe that giving blood is a good idea. There really isn't an argument on why not to give blood. So as the famous Nike commercial says, we should just do it. It's really that simple to give blood. Again, as I said earlier, it takes 60 minutes of your day, and blood drives are across the country being sponsored by the American Red Cross and other facilities. According to the American Red Cross, 200,000 blood drives were sponsored last year. They're at high schools, churches, companies, colleges, military installations, all across the country. You can find a place to give blood. There's really no cost to it. It's a mini physical every time you give blood. 1 pint helps 3 people. The discomfort is fairly minimal, and it's a great feeling, a rewarding feeling to give blood. In conclusion, let's take a quick look at the problem and the solutions again. The 4 problems, like I stated earlier, is the demand exceeds the donation levels. The products expire, their life expectancy expires. People just think they don't have time to give blood. But the ability to give blood is very simple. If you donate starting at the age of 17 and donate up to the age of 75, you can help more than 1,000 people in your lifetime. When you think about it, 60 minutes of your life. What do you do for 60 minutes over your lunch period in a day? If you're like me, you eat lunch at your desk, and it takes about 60 minutes to wolf down your sandwich and your chips. Or you go home at night and you have an old ladies basketball league or an old guys basketball league, and you spend about 60 minutes playing basketball. Or you plunk yourself in front of your TV at night, or you read a magazine, and you relax for an hour or two. A mere 60 minutes of your life. I suggest and I encourage you to take 60 minutes of your life and give blood. Just do it. Thank you.